This next piece we're going to play for you is a standard in the 9th grade rotation that we play about this time of the year. So this is a nice setting of Carol the Bells. I think you'll recognize the melody once you hear it. This is Richard Saucedo's Ukrainian Bell Carol. All right, this next piece, a little bit different, contrasting in both of those. Written in an overture style, so it's fast, slow, fast. Starts fast, gets their fingers wiggling a little bit in the woodwinds. We have a nice, really pretty middle section, slow section in the middle, and then comes back to the fast section at the end again to wrap it up. So this is Robert Sheldon's Blaze of Glory.
We have one last piece we're going to play for you this evening. After our concert, there's actually another concert at 7 o'clock that'll feature both of our Trinity Canyon High School concert bands as well as our color guard. We would invite you to come to that concert if you'd like to as well. Before we play our last song, I did want to recognize a handful of students. If you didn't know this, we are part of the Northeast Missouri Music Educators Association. That is roughly 66 high schools. To explain what our district is, as you go from Winfield all the way over to Columbia and then up Highway 63. So we are really that quarter of the state. It involves us, Winfield, the schools in Columbia, all the way up to Kirksville. And we have a all-district band where students can, any student, it's optional, can go and audition for one of the all-district band or the honorable mention all-district band. And we took a bunch of kids up there and did really well, and we actually had 4 students in our 9th grade band that received all-district honors, and I wanted to recognize them. So if they'd stand, in our clarinets, we had Zaylee Colander and Anna Hardy. In our trombone section, we had Cade Wright. And in our tuba section, we had Spencer Lamb. So these students spent a day in November rehearsing with the students from other high schools, and they actually gave a performance here in our Performing Arts Center. These guys spent the day with the commander of the 135th Army Band, based out of Springfield, Missouri, and he spent the day with them and rehearsed, and they gave a tremendous concert. It was a lot of fun. One other thing that we have coming up is we do a pep band that performs at home boys and girls basketball games. It's totally volunteer. It is not for a grade. It's just something we do for fun. We kind of joke about it that, like, in band we practice a lot and we perform every so often. And in pep band we practice once and then we perform a lot. So we only actually have one practice. That practice is this coming Monday after school from 2:30 to 4. And I think Mr. Barczewski sent out a parent square with all of the dates of that. If your student can attend some of those and wants to, we would love to have them join us here at the high school to cheer on our Trojan basketball team. So that's coming up as well. So thanks again for coming to our concert. This is our final piece. It is entitled Aggressivo by Randall Stambridge.